which team has the swagger right now.
Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
The three for Doncic. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Murray kicks to Barton. Back to Murray. Low block shot. And that one hits back iron. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
Gordon finds Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Murray can score without dominating the ball, and in that time off the catch and shoot.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. Last season he played outstanding. 6th in assists, 9th in rebounding, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Gordon missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The three for Doncic. No good there. And it's Denver the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Mavericks trail by 9. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game. Barton outside. Passes it to Porter. Tries it from 19. Murray. And Murray with the second chance points. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Jamal Murray showing that he's capable moving without the ball to find some points.
Outside Hardaway. Into the lane. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Doncic against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
For 3, Murray. Oh, to beat the clock. Good! What a play! What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So on the floor for Denver, Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Green, and it's Dozier into the small forward position. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. To see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Kleba kicks to Brunson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Brunson's got his first points of the night. Rivers passes to Morris. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Here's not. What a jam!
Man's loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
There's the pass to Dozier. Stolen by Brunson. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Kleba, the pass to Brunson. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets leading by 9. The drive by... Oh!
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man. And you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Morris kicks to Dozier. Just 5 to shoot. Morris passes to Najee. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Najee's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets. And Brent Rivers certainly racking up the air miles over his career. He's been a valued contributor along the way.
Yeah, the journey continues for Austin Rivers, and there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know, he's a guy who loves the big stage. He continues to have confidence in himself. The consistency hasn't always been there, but, man, he steps up in big moments. And teams need guys like that that are willing to put it all on the line.
Here's Morris, and it's blocked by Brown. Kleba against Green. Here's Brunson. Nice move. With the second effort. And it's Brown missing. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. The tray. Dozier can't get it to go.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The Nuggets leading by 11. It's Rivers on the wing. Brunson covering. Back to Rivers. On the wing, Morris. Pass to Najee. Launches a three. The Nuggets with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Kleba kicks to Brunson. Dallas no good that time either. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Dozier passes to Najee. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Green passes to Najee.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Mavericks trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Morris. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. He dishes it to Bullock. The Kick out to Brown. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Denver holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Michael Malone.
Let's build on it. Let's build on it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Maxi Kleba is out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dozier can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 11. Over in the corner, Brown. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And it's Murray penetrating. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And a great job, Murray, just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Murray against Doncic. For Murray. And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets leading by 13. Here's Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Assist goes to
Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. On the wing, Porter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Hardaway dishes to Powell. Dallas, no good that time either.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Barton kicks to Porter. Jokic passes to Murray. On the wing, Porter. Back to Murray. 4 on the clock for the 3. Porter, no luck.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Down low, Porter with the steal. Jokic finds Murray. Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Plenty of space. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Here's Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Nice D from Porzingis. Hardaway passes to Powell. Back to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
3-pointer, Martin. A putback, Jokic on the follow. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Denver.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Jamal Murray.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastated.
Here's Finney Smith. Up top, Powell. And he overshot that one, missing. Murray outside. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Jamal Murray.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Goes up the baseline. Chalk up two there.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Murray with it. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their home fans tonight. Oh, what a nice look at the sprawling metropolis and would tip off.
Thanks, B.A. Well,
Oh, that's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now here's Zubats. Another shot. Again, the miss by Leonard. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Here's Jackson. Defended by Gordon. Pass to Leonard. George outside. Barton with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Murray with it. Jackson in his pocket. Fires from deep. Murray, no good. Defended by Gordon. And here's Zubats. Jackson, the pass to Zubats. Doubled by Barton. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Murray against Jackson. Jokic passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Barton, the pass to Murray. From behind the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
Barton against George. Here's Zubats. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. Murray against Leonard. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The three. Denver grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For three, George with the block.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
And there's the lob. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Kept alive. Good on the shot.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Jokic up top. Barton against George. Barton, the pass to Gordon. From deep. And there's Porter on the assist by Gordon.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. From 12 feet to the inside. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Zubac. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Leonard passes to Jackson. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Hunting for opportunities, leading to... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And here are the Clippers now. And here comes Barton, outside for Porter. Here's Gordon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver ball.
They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. On the wing, Barton. That three's off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Back to Zubac. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Zubac has got 6 points.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Gordon outside. Barton, the pass to Murray. Back to Barton. Shot from the wing. Jump shot is good.
Will Barton.
Barton's got his first 2 points of the night. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. And he sinks the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. George outside. Pass to Leonard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Ibaka. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Leonard. He's guarded by Porter. Clock at 6. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. He can still turn a few shots away every so often.
Here's Jokic. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon, left side. Out left to the wing. Murray for 3. And another miss by Denver.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
George's shot is off. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside for Porter. Fires it. The offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka. A minute 4 left in the half. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot.
He really hasn't been able to maintain the same pace he had in the first quarter.
Boy, Jokic has such special skills offensively and doing some damage in a big way that time on the offensive glass.
Jackson finds Ibaka. Pass to Leonard. There's the 3. Barton pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray passes to Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
3 points.
Porter's got 6.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Jackson can't get it to go. Gordon on the wing. Shot is up. And again, it's Denver converting.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Jamal Murray had a huge first quarter. He had 9 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3. Stolen by Bledsoe. Kennard, right side. Back to Batum. Goes up on the wing. Denver grabs the miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Hammers the lob through.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Zubac finds Bledsoe. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got 8 points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Pass to Dozier. Inside. Here's Green. The Nuggets need to get one up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's defense. Clippers ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Bledsoe with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Zubac. Here's Mann. Baseline try. Offensive rebound and out of bounds. Denver will have it. Morris outside. Left side, Green. Pass to Dozier. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Zubac. It's good on the putback. Green's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Morris for 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Who poked away. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. And that one's good. Man's got his first 2 points.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
Pass to Rivers. There's 1:40 left in the third. Here's Dozier. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Zubac. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Bledsoe outside. Kennard outside. Pass to Zubac. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Rivers. Back to Morris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Batum. Here's Zubac. Tries yet again. Kennard on the wing. Releases. That one's wide left.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Down low. Here's Dozier. No good from outside. Here's Batum. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Zubac.
Foul, Denver. Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for LA.
And he makes a first. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers.
Taking 2 shots.
And Zubac drops them both. Now here's Morris. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Nuggets on top, leading by 14. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in it to 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. 4 on the clock. Great open look there.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting. Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
Morris against Jackson. Here's Najee. And he banks in the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now Zubac. Back to George. To the inside. Leonard outside. Tries again. And Zubac with the lay-in.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
To the middle. Up top, Morris. Great look, but off the mark.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And the basket by Leonard.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Morris passes to Green. They get it back. Second chance effort. Misses the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. It's George on the wing. No good on the 3. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And here's Jackson. Pass to George. Here's Leonard. Back to George. The 3-ball. The shot comes out.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Rivers. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And he commits the intentional foul. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Out to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Murray for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Jackson against Murray. The 3, George. Porter pulls it in. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Pass to Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
George with it. Leonard for 3. Second shot opportunity, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Aaron Gordon.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
There's 1:12 left in the 4th quarter here. Murray is doubled. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Back to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard on the wing. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18. Barton, the pass to Porter. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Zubats. Back to George. 3-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Now here's Murray. So no problem for Denver as they get the win.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say?
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian.
Is there anything else you guys want to say right here on 2K TV?
I want a 99. I want all badges. I want gym rat. Nah, I'm kidding. I appreciate you guys, though.
All right. Well, thank you, Jack and Ryan, so much for joining us on 2K TV.
Thank you for having us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, another amazing season is in the books for.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks, it's
Welcome, everybody, to the We Are Nearly.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center. And for the Clippers, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And Doncic is right there.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Guarded by Powell. Passes it to Zubac. To the inside. Up and in on the layup. And tonight, two clubs, Steve, that love to work their half-court sets. What can fans expect when they watch this one?
These are two unique teams. We don't see too many slow-paced teams these days, Kevin. But what you can expect is the teams trying to dominate the paint on the offensive end and on the defensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Leonard on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Now, here's Doncic. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Zubac's defending. Lock at 6. Here's Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. Second free throw, no good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Pass to Leonard. Pulls up from the corner. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard, and he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Now, here's Zubac. Leonard on the wing. And he drives in, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Back to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
To the left side wing. Porzingis with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. Finney-Smith's got 5.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Leonard on the wing. 5 points in the game. It's tipped. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. The finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
LA basketball.
Clippers trail by 3. He dishes it to Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength. A sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Out to Doncic. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got his second basket.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Hardaway against Jackson. Outside, George. Now Zubac. Pass to George. Off target from three-point range. Outside Hardaway. That shot is off.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
A good close cut. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5. Home in the paint. The Clippers trail.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Here's Finney-Smith following the score by Reggie Jackson. Here's Doncic. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
Now here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. The shot by George, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Leonard with no one around. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Leonard's got 11 points.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
And Doncic gets it to go.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Left side, Leonard. Jackson in the corner. Back to Leonard. George passes to Zubac. George with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac trying to break loose.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's got 7. Now, here's Doncic. Hardaway finds Doncic. There's the triple. That shot off the mark as the Clippers taking it the other way. And there's the pass to Leonard. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's 13 points for Leonard. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Here's George after Luka Doncic's bucket. There's the steal. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3. Dallas leading by 4. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Pulls up on the wing. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got 9.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic against Jackson. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Yep, that one goes. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Zubac. Shoots from the right block. They get it again. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubats. Outside Jackson. Left side Leonard. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Gap. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Ibaka. Bledsoe is out there with Kennard. Then there's Batum, and it's man in at the small forward position. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Batum. Kleba with the rebound. The Maverick shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Brunson, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Kennard kicks to Ibaka. Unable to get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system, or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
As out of bounds, the Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Mavericks basketball.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Kleba.
And the D has made some adjustments since halftime, and as a result, they're denying a lot of those easy looks that they gave up in the first.
It's stolen by Brown. Kennard against Brown. Bullock passes to Brunson. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Bledsoe.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. Passes it to Ibaka. Here's man. It's hauled in by Brown. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Brunson. Brown finds Brunson.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to Brown. It's good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Batum for three. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Dallas the other way.
And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:04 left to play in the third.
And you want to use the whole court, but you got to be careful with the long passes. Those are easier to pick off.
Brunson, good.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Dallas.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And the shot goes in. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Bledsoe, here we go.
And this is the ferocity that Bledsoe plays with. He's not content with the layup. He wants to make a statement.
Brown finds Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Up again. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bledsoe passes to Mann. Here he goes. No good with the layup.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. I'll look at. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Brown. And it's Brunson in at the one. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Maverick substitution.
Right side Jackson. Outside George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When we talk about George's confidence, when you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. The dish now to Powell. For three. 6 to shoot. The Clippers grab the miss. Right side Leonard. And there's the drive. And the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Oh, and the rejection by Zubats. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Pulls up, high post. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 5. Kicks it out to Leonard. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does. And yes, it's good.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. To the inside. And that one goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
It's touched by Zubac.
Dallas basketball.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 4. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. Puts it up from 15. The shot by Powell, no good. Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth, though. Pretty nice efficiency there. They grabbed their own miss. He can't hit that time. The Mavericks leading. Knocks it loose. At the elbow, it's George. Leonard with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Leonard with the steal and pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball. They get a hand on it, and it's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Leonard the pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic dishes to Powell. To the middle. Porzingis.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
High post. Zubac. He's against Porzingis. Leonard inside. And by Hardaway. Charity stripe shot. Got it.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Yes!
That was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Hardaway against Leonard. Here's the drive. Money!
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 1.
All right.
3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's grabbed this game with both hands and just never let it go. I mean, he scored a huge percentage of their points. He hadn't been the main guy for him.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone. Woo, we've been up all night, man, trying to get this.
Welcome back, King Jordan on Current Gen. Now, we've been watching you all weekend, grinding. So give us your status.
We're level 39, and it's been a grind. It's definitely been a grind. It definitely slows down as you climb up. Today, I really believe we're about to hit this 40, and I can't wait to see it.
Over the land of the free.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. So here's Dallas's starting group. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And here are the Mavericks now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And it's Doncic on the drive. The shot comes out. Good D by Jokic.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Here's Hardaway. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game, and that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Now here's Doncic. Good.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Murray. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Jokic, good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Denver. Back to Doncic. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now here's Powell. Here's Hardaway, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Barton. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Porzingis. Deflects the pass. Barton with a steal. Here's Jokic. And stolen by Porzingis. Hardaway on the wing. Defended by Gordon. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Murray passes to Gordon. A minute 53 left in the first. Murray with it. Picked up by Powell. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Jokic.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Hardaway against Barton. Hardaway into the lane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Gordon. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside for Porter. And another three for Denver.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Hardaway against Barton. Now here's Hardaway. He's covered closely. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Murray passes to Barton. Now Jokic. Outside Murray. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Dallas ball.
The Mavericks trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Gordon pulls it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Ahead. Jumps up. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be back shortly for close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. Back to Murray. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Rebound by the Nuggets. On the wing, Porter. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. Now Jokic. Outside Porter. This one for 3. That shot is off. Powell passes to Hardaway. Down low. Porter with the steal. Barton finds Porter. And here's Jokic. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Buries it from 3. He's got 9.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive. Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Outside Finney-Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Powell in the post. Covered by Jokic. 5 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith.
See, the combination of size, mobility, athleticism gives Aaron Gordon the necessary attributes to be an excellent defender.
Jokic passes to Barton. Such a wide open look. Barton's got his first 2 points of the night. And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, of course, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he could fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Barton. Here's Doncic. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Foul. It's good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic against Murray. And he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Murray against Kleba. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. To the paint. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. It's Brown on the wing. 34 seconds left in the second. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Barton outside. There's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
A reverse slam. That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And here's Brunson from the arc. Got a hand on it. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They took control.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Mavericks trailing. So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Moses Brown. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Maxi Kleba, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Here's Bullock. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And they'll get another chance. Outside Murray. Takes it inside. Lets it fly. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Nuggets lead by 8. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Barton. Pass to Kleba. It's tipped.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Inside, here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Cleva with it. Now Porter defending. Here's Brown. And that one good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Now Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Barton misses the follow-up. Outside, Brown. Here's Brunson. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside. It really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Brunson with it. Checked by Gordon. Back to Bullock from outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. After this one, they're off to Los Angeles to take on the Clippers. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Brown with the steal. Now here's Brunson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Bullock. And stolen by Murray. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Barton. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Brunson against Morris. Into the lane. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
The kick out to Brunson. It's deflected. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Rivers has gotten his first points in this one. Brunson against Morris. Brunson passes to Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Najee. Back to Rivers. Morris on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Najee. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Bullock. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Dozier. Fires from deep. On target from range.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And so it's Denver up 15 points as this quarter concludes. building this lead up, in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with... All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
One possession at a time. No offensive rebound and help.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The drive by Rivers, and he gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Dallas shooting only 39% so far in the game. Outside Brunson. No good on the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Morris can't hit. Kleba with it. Guarded now by Morris. Kleba passes to Brown. The 3 is up. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Najee. Here's Rivers. To the inside. Clock at 6. Kleba with a steal. It's Brown on the wing. And Brown with the stuff.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Dozier, defended by Brown. Brown with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Dozier. Sinks the tray. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Porter. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Murray against Doncic. Here's Gordon. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Pass to Hardaway. Inside. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Back to Jokic. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Jokic passes to Gordon. Murray with it. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
For 3. And another 3 for Denver.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time. One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
Murray against Powell. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nuggets.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Jokic drops them both. And Doris, the league's still working on a mid-season tournament. I'm anxious to hear your thoughts on that.
You know what, BA? Because we have just so recently instituted the play-in tournament that has had such a great impact on late-season games, I would rather the league stand pat as is for the next few years, and let's see where this play-in tournament ultimately lands. For me, right now, I am opposed to adding that mid-season tournament.
Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the rejection. Foul against Jokic. Out left to the wing. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Murray against Doncic. And here's Barton outside. That shot missing. Here's Hardaway. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes.
Or 40.
What are you going to do when you reach 40?
It's going to be a lot of shouting. I have not had 8 hours of sleep since 2K22 have dropped. So I'm definitely going to get some rest. But the grind don't stop. We're going to keep going, and we're going to be ready for the next season.
Awesome. We can't.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basket. Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys.
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point. And for the Nuggets, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Here's Murray. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
He's guarded by Porter. And here's George. Jokic grabs the board.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Jackson with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to George. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Murray against Jackson. And it's Murray off the drive.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce. So pick your poison.
George outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Leonard attacking. Back to Jackson. The three, George. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Now here's Porter, 6 to shoot. Murray from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Zubats passes to Leonard. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Jokic. A clear look for Murray. Had the space there, but it's offline.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Yes, it's good. George has got 5 now.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Now here's Gordon. Outside Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Barton attacking. And the shot goes in.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
Jackson against Murray. George outside. That's tipped. The 3. The Clippers rebound. He can't hit that time. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Gordon. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul.
Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. The Clippers trail. Jackson right side. Leonard outside. Now Jokic. He's got 6. Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Zubac. The shot. And too long on the shot.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside Murray. Porter with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Murray passes to Porter. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
George outside. Leonard on the wing, looking to win the run. Drains the triple.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
And here's Porter outside. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Gordon outside. There's the triple. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Jackson finds Leonard. Jackson outside. Takes the 3. George for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, George with a steal. Jackson right side. Pass to Leonard. Releases. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And Leonard is comfortable shouldering the offense. He knows this team looks to him to score. And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Barton. Pass to Jackson. Here's Leonard. 3-pointer. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
George drives in. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. And it's the Nuggets ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Well, a surprising stat, Clark. The last 2 seasons, for the first time in league history, guards scored more points in the paint than centers or forwards.
How amazing is that, B.A.? What a transformation we've seen in the game at all levels, but particularly the NBA. Things have been inverted. It used to be you threw the ball inside to get high percentage shots. Now this is primarily a drive and kick league. Drive for the rim or shoot threes.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Mann. Off target from three-point range. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's Batum penetrating. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Boy, I like the aggression from Batum, getting in there and forcing the defense's hand.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Gordon on the wing. Outside Murray. Back to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Jokic.
2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got 12 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Batum. No good that time. Good work defensively by Gordon. Down low. Bledsoe against Murray. Jokic in the post. They kick it out to Murray. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to man. Kennard outside. Puts it up from 12. Batum's shot is off. Denver has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
When Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Back to Kennard. Pass to Ibaka. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ibaka's got his first points of the game.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
And here's Jokic. That's Ibaka defending. Back to Murray. From the corner. Gordon. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Batum's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter.
Yeah, you can't forget about the jumping ability of Barton now. I mean, this guy is phenomenal at finishing off these alley-oops.
Kennard outside. From downtown, that shot off the mark. And so it's the Denver Nuggets out in front.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone and Coach, a strong first half for this team.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 12 points and 9 rebounds. This has been a...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Najee. Stolen by Kennard. On the break. 4-3. Ooh, poked away.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's good for 2.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Kennard outside. Shot clock at 6. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Pass to Green. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul.
Monte Morris.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's intercepted.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. No good on the shot. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Mann. Back to Ibaka. Inside. And that one's good. Mann's gotten his first bucket of the night.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Outside, Green. Morris for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Kennard can't get it to go. Denver's going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Dozier. Down low. Plenty of space. Yep, count it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ibaka, the pass to Kennard. Clock at 6. From deep. The shot that time not on target. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Mann. He takes it in. Bledsoe outside. That three's off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Morris for 3. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
When George is aggressive now, I think it energizes his whole team.
Pass to Dozier. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Morris. There's the 3. Rivers' shot is off. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. It's George on the drive, and the jam by George.
One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
Pass to Morris. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Zubac. To the inside. Zubac with the steal. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. George outside, and here's Leonard. Back to George, to the wing on the left. Zubac passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
And So it's the Denver Nuggets leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Zubats passes to Jackson. Leonard against Porter. Back to Jackson. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard can't get it to go. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Stolen by Jackson. And stolen by Murray. Gordon on the wing. Leonard defending. Pass to Zubats. Back to Leonard. Now here's George. 5 to shoot. Zubats finds George. From outside, off the mark.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And it's Jokic missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's George. Defended by Gordon. Back to George. Shoots over Barton. George's shot is off. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Oh, Leonard with the block.
One of the league's top defenders. Leonard excels at rising up to swat shots back. And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Clippers on the break. Goes back up. George outside. 6 to shoot. Denver grabs the miss. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. The kick out to Barton. Back to Jokic. Outside Murray. Fires high post. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Jokic has such special skills offensively and doing some damage in a big way that time on the offensive glass.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Leonard. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. He shoots it. They get it back.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
The Clippers shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. George passes to Leonard. Again, the miss by Leonard.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
George, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
Oh, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Murray against George. Murray passes to Porter. From deep three-point range. Again, Porter missing. Kicks it out to Jackson. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Murray against Jackson. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving it.
All right, thank you, Nicola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
Hey everyone, it's Mike Wang here, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K. Welcome to another installment of Expert Tips. Today, let's talk about my favorite topic, dribbling. In NBA 2K22, there are tons of new signature moves and dribble combos at your disposal. Today, I'm going to give you the basics, but I hope you jump into 2KU, lab with the ball handler.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be before we get...
Thanks, Brian.
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. So here's the Clippers starting group. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And for Dallas, Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Finney Smith. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Graham. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Here's Finney Smith. Can't hit from in close.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And George with the jam.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
On the wing, Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Leonard on the wing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4. And you look at how Kawhi goes about his business. No social media, no big presence. Just does his thing and let his game do the talking.
Doncic up top. Cash money on the open jump shot. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
George passes to Zubac. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And that reserved approach for Kawhi. Don't confuse it for a lack of personality. Smitty, he's a funny guy, but by his own words, huh?
He is, B.A. Staying out of the spotlight, that's just what he likes to do. He might have missed out on some marketing potential, but keeping out of social media is a very wise choice.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Doncic. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Up top, Zubac. Now covers. The three, George. The shot off that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Doncic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
George for three. The Mavericks pull it in.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
From deep, here's Doncic. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Leonard, good.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Doncic against Jackson. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has gotten his third basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Jack's up a 3. George's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boom! I mean, Porzingis laying down the hammer. Oh, mercy, mercy.
Jackson against Doncic. Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Leonard on the wing. The 3 is up. Finney Smith pulls it in. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic on the wing. Defended by Jackson. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Now George. Jackson outside. Leonard for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top, leading by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And stolen by Porzingis. Powell with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Here's Doncic. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Doncic has got 11 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
George against Hardaway. George outside. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Doncic against Jackson. Hook loose. And the foul on Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Porzingis. Outside Finney Smith. Here he goes. Denied by Leonard.
This is the power of the claw in action. Kawhi Leonard using his natural gifts to gobble up that shot.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's George. Powell pulls it in.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Doncic. That one a little long. The Clippers trail. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. All by himself. And Doncic with the jam.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Powell passes to Doncic, knocks down the long J. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Dallas?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
From behind the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Porzingis with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Finney Smith. Drops in the layup for 2. Finney Smith's got his first 2 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Down low. And he slams it in one-handed.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
The putback. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
A minute 15 left in the first half of this one. And here's George. Up and over Hardaway. Misses off the left iron.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let up.
They're really working the paint now.
To the left wing. Here's Zubac. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 15-4 run. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Doncic outside. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 15 in the game. George with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. George outside. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Another miss by Doncic. Oh, got a piece of it. George outside. The three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 20 points and 1 steal. It was a return to...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. They've got Eric Bledsoe, Nicholas Batum out there with Serge Ibaka. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Kennard in at the 2.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Bullock, defended by Kennard. Open shot from Brunson. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Back to Batum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Bledsoe. Batum's gotten his first basket of the night. The Mavericks leading. Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Bledsoe finds Kennard. Off the mark there with a 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Back to Batum. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
For Dallas, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. The drive by Bullock, and he banks in the layup. Bullock's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Kennard outside. And stolen by Brunson. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Batum. Now Kennard from the arc. Called in by Brown. Brown against Bledsoe. Brown passes to Brunson. From 10 feet away. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Brunson. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Kleba. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Bullock, defended by Kennard. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Clippers. Kennard outside. Bledsoe finds Kennard. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Brown with the steal. Pass to Brown. Here's Bullock. Over Kennard. They get it back. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
The drive by Bullock. And that one is hammered home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And a nice finish on the layup. Bullock's got 6 points in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Batum. Can't connect. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Mavericks on top, up 10. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the... All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Good D, good ball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Jackson, the pass to George. 5 to shoot. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Zubac finds Jackson. Now here's George. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are the ones that stick out the most. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Hardaway against George. And stolen by Porzingis. To the inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Powell, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. George for 3. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. From deep three-point range. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. They shoot again, and the layup is up up and in.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Los Angeles has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. George outside. Pass to Zubac. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. Jackson in his pocket. Offensive rebound. Porzingis. And he can't get that one. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. George passes to Jackson. Looking to end the drought. Back to Leonard. George outside. Shot clock at 6. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Outside Porzingis. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. Doncic against Leonard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Hardaway finds Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the...
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill,